Do you have that thing that you constantly think about or dream about? You know, that thing that just dominates your thought life. With me, it was basketball. I would be in the classroom just dreaming about hitting that game-winning shot. Then in my senior season, it was the preseason. I remember like it was yesterday. I went to go set a pick, and the guy who I was screening, his head came and just popped me right in the nose. It immediately started to bleed. I remember going to the bathroom, getting all cleaned up, thinking, oh, no big deal, it's a bloody nose. And then I looked in the mirror, and my nose was bent all the way to one side. I was like, oh gosh, it's broken. Then when I went to the emergency room, I found out that there were two types of surgeries I could have. The first surgery was very minor and would take me out of the game for maybe 2 weeks. But the second one was more extensive, and I would actually miss my entire senior year of basketball. And I remember being devastated, thinking, what am I gonna do without basketball? And that's when I realized that my identity was wrapped up in basketball, and it could be taken away from me at any point. You know, it says in Jeremiah 2:13, as God is speaking to the Israelites, they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed out cisterns for themselves, broken cisterns that can hold no water. What God is saying is that, hey, you are using other things in your life to fill you up. And you know what? It doesn't work. Only the fountain of living waters can fill somebody up. And that's what I was doing with the game of basketball. I was using basketball as kind of my identity. It was my cistern, but it couldn't fill me up. So maybe you're like me. Maybe you have some cisterns in your life, some things in your life that you are using to fill this void that only God can fill. Because you see, when it comes to identity, our identity is not in how we perform or what we do. Our identity is in how God views us. So today, I want to ask you two questions. First question, what are some worldly things in my life that I'm putting my identity in? And then secondly, how can we practically put our identity in the Lord?